The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, feel its softness.
Make a nice gift for your wife.
Sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
Look all you like, sir.
Poultices.
Turns into Assassin's Creed suddenly. Let's go.
Restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
It's good to see you, Sid.
Oh. I see.
What have we learned?
Interesting, Clive.
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town.
Is there a mark dissolved?
I can tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Ooh.
Kupka's private guard. It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
Aye, aye.
The courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was.
Oh. I guess they're just calling him Sid 'cause he's the leader, I guess. I guess we just call the leader Sid in this world. Amazing.
Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
Look, we're in like a different place in this timeline.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here.
Come on!
A weird animation, but alright.
Something
even the others. The bearers.
Safe.
On that wall. Or thunder. Alright. Yeah, sure.
She dies here.
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool.
Outlaws in here. Bring me his head.
Sure. Ah, they can't get past this wall, though. Oh. Fuck.
How many are there? Tighter senses with guards.
Doo-ba-da-ba-boo-ba-doo-doo-doo. Big metal voice there. Hey, buddy.
Enough of this.
Really?
Let him play with the kitten.
Bring in the kitten!
They brought a pet.
I mean, we also have one, so it seems fair.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
He seems pretty easy, considering like how far into the game we are. Oops. It's a little belly rub. Rip. Oops, I didn't mean to waste a high potion. Shit, I keep wasting potions by mistake. I'm like this far and I keep messing with controls a little bit. I kinda love this thing though, it's pretty cute. Alright. Republican Warpath, let's go. Not a level up. Alright. Oh, level up, there we go. Did his tooth go through its face? Kinda gross.
To hell with this.
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Okay. Oh wow.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5
Yellow
years
face.
we fought
Yeah.
to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Once you apologize, you can't really be mad at him.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
Yes, we're still in Sidiola. Go back to the hideaway.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
That's sounding like a politician right now.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy.
You're all Sid, yeah.
And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Ride's over, lovebirds. Home sweet home.
Had this very private conversation in front of the boat. So keep. Then. Word. But keep. Changed her hideaway quite a bit. Home sweet home.
Otto
Chapter
was asking after
21,
you.
I think.
Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
A little more linear here.
It's Sid.
Staying long this time?
Alright. Sing for me, bud.
Hither yon dance autumn winds atop the rotten pier. Of Sid's return the faithful sing across the blight.
Okay, we brought the tombstone with us. Or the redstone. Good for us. We were able to bring the stone with us when we were evacuating our hideout. Amazing. Wouldn't want to leave that behind. Yeah.
So, what it be?
Happy new armor, right? It's been time gap. What? But I'm the Sid. What's off limits to me?
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
And what can I do for you? Coin purse weighing you down?
Garbage. Garbage. Limit break. Wait. Generation amount by 3%. Taking damage. Okay, dealing and taking. I see. Does not expels, maintains until cast. Oh, that's pretty good. Yes.
It'd better all be here.
You actually want to wear those. Potions, defense. No rising flames. I don't think we're using that right now.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Oh, sadly not. Molly used the last of the chocobo.
Chocobo.
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern.
Appreciate. Oh. No. No memories for us. Sorry, the Goblin Coin just reminded me. There's no like card game or like Triple Triad in this, is there? They kind of abandoned doing like mini games after Blitzfall, or else I'm forgetting one. A little bit disappointing. I feel like the old card games in FF9 and 8 were pretty damn good. I spent way too much time playing those when it was new.
Half the crates were lost to bandits.
Cheers, Mark. Good old hydration.
Charlie says I can't go and play until I finish.
Good day to you, Sid.
Summer break? Oh, hell yeah. One more day for you, right? My name is Otto. I like to get blotto. Thanks. One more day, you can survive, man. You're gonna make it.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me.
Whew.
Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Good thing to keep an eye on. Those dang Republicans.
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Did you cut her hair?
Still can't work that
No.
one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
So why don't you mind your own business, Otto? Hey, Nectar. Where's my own good time? Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like that was a good time. I was like, oh, I'll read it. Nope.
Trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts
Birdo?
have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
I'm sure we're gonna find it in a very long, drawn-out cutscene. Let's go.
Long though Sambrecht's
Oh, it is.
dominion
It
over
really
the
is.
Eastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately
5 years
claim
since
to
they
be
died
the
then.
center of
Let's
the
see.
world. Certainly there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now,
Good.
as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Yep. Wait, do you sell things?
Here for another of my lectures.
View State of Realm. Oh, okay.
I
thought I can buy things for a moment.
Consider acquiring some more contemporary volumes. I tire of the class.
All operations are suspended until further notice.
One moment.
Yes, Captain. I'll let the others know.
Huh. Sorry, chat. So I check something really quick. Alright, I see. Okay, sorry about that. Back to it. Going to that tomb. Yeah, I've been enjoying taking this at like a decent pace here. Like, I think we're probably about midway through the game at this point. Maybe a little less or a little over. But I'm enjoying this pace. It's been pretty good.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
What? They don't see the
Twins
Moogles?
seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Doo-doo-doo. Alright. Back to it. So, up.
Not back a
5 steps
you're
a new
already off
cutscene.
solving
Let's
everyone's
go.
Problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Okay, I'll fix something really quick. There should be less ads now. If that works out.
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new ship.
The old reading table. Public emergency march to the twin side. The men of the rock have been summoned to the front. My biggest spirit, I reckon. I see what you've done upon my wear. Alright.
What does Gav have to say?
Why couldn't it have been
The
Gav?
Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance.
They know about that?
To waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Been like years, Clive. Joshua kind of disappeared, didn't come back. Saved your life, disappeared again. Seems like Joshua doesn't want to be around you, Clive.
To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Shulk? It's looking very shulky.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Yeah.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway.
Boy, Martha,
I'll
not
be
again.
when you've finished.
Very well.
Alright, Gathering Storm.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Also, are we in the middle of, like, an abandoned hull in the middle of the water? How do they escape? And it feels like we were essentially in a giant floating prison. Huh. Like, they can't really leave this place. God damn it, Clive. I can make easier escapes.
This plank will have to be replaced.
Very confusing ship layout.
Charlie says I can't go and play until I finish my...
Yeah, so far with this game, like, all the combat scenes and stuff are pretty hype. It's just like when we get these, like, run to point A, run back to point B situations, like, the chapter prior to this, we ran to auto, ran back to our hold, ran back to auto, ran to smother old dude. Next chapter, run to auto.
Started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. I know it sounds like the bastard
Should we quotes around all of that?
Paul bearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets
Don't worry,
home safe.
Otto. Many an ox will be saved today. No? Alright. Where are we going? Oops.
Martha is a survivor. We'll find her.
Alright.
Finish with that. Welcome back, Sid.
Okay. Let's talk to our old boatman.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it.
Yeah.
And unless you got
Got
some
her hull.
grand
What do
scheme
you know?
to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. A coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Alright. Guess we're gonna help you out.
Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland.
Hey, we only have one boat.
Well, I'm glad someone round. To make pitch, you need pitch now.
Yeah.
I'm not so up. And it just so happens I once...
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest.
Ah, I see. Screw it, I guess we're doing this mission quick. See what we get for the side quest. We're gonna get another goblin coin, we're gonna get something useful. Probably not. Probably 50 gil. Whoa, I can actually go up a cliff for once. Cool.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
Whoop. Okay, is that enough? Quest over. We gotta kill some birds or something, right? Did I hear that right? Wax.
Can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this.
Little pitch. Alright. I'll be crazy. Get. Good old Cobblestone Road. Never hurt me. I don't want to fight them. I think these are not really worth it. They're pretty annoying to fight.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Fucking
The blight.
Imperials.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical, shall
Yeah.
we? Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Do. So a mission we gotta do.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But to culling, bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
How
do you? Garbage. Yeah, I don't really get the point of these stores. There's not really a lot to actually purchase. Why can't I? Oh, it's 10,000 gil. Okay.
Much obliged. Very well.
Oi, look sharp.
Hmm.
If those horses touch
Horsens. Yee.
Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell
Damn.
us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Yikes.
Then they may still be alive.
Yeah, probably not.
Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn?
I'm pretty
Cole is
dead.
there with the other curse breakers.
Whoop.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Just taking a moment there, Clive. He was like, I was gonna give up and just die on this bridge, but like,
Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
keep running, keep running. Nothing matters.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Yeah, I feel like random battles don't really mean much. The grand scheme of this game, I think I'll gain like 2 levels maybe from just all the random battles we do. Or optional battles, let's call them.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Oop, we got Black Shields, we got pallet
For
swap.
their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
I've really, really hated that one Black Shield. Huh. A bit wild. Alright.
Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. He may...
Oops. Shirley's next door. Cutscene.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved.
Ooh.
Unless we
Martha?
save her. Tell Martha to beg Sid's aid. And tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
In a bag?
I've gathered the
Not trying
bearers'
to be morbid,
remains.
but
We should consign them to the tide.
yeah.
There's a
Okay.
drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Clive, they usually be like families, but alright. Clive, you do you. Oh, actually moving. Oh, I still have Torgo with me. Did not realize Torgo stayed with us this whole time. I thought I was on my own. I really have to run all the way around the server. Early. Yeah. Around and go all the way around. I really wish climbing would like walk through small bodies of water. It feels bad. Around. Oh. Powderman. Ooh, 5 grand. Done. Various marks. Every now and then, Clyde may encounter enemies, creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. Sure.
I think it's spotted us, Torgal. What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball. No.
Whoa. Ooh. Huh. Can I work like the Sephiroth within Smash? Alright. Oh god, no, I'm so far. Okay. Okay. Man. Alright.
Thanks for heeding the call.
Wait, 1700 attack, that's like... I don't have that much HP. Ooh.
Truman. Oi, look sharp.
Alright, we're gonna try this again. Shoot, I don't know if I want to play that mark. I just don't want to have to come all the way back here, but I do want 5 grand.
Thank you, Founder.
Oops. Alright. Come the fuck on, really? Dead. Through? Oh no, I can just dodge it. Okay. I understand. Take this battle a little bit slow because he can one-shot kill us. We kind of run around and be a little bit cheap here. We'll go to hell, really? No, 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 no.
I'm hurt, Torgal. Help me, boy.
Ooh. What? Wait, what the fuck? Why is it a full health? What the hell is that? Okay, I'm just gonna ignore this for now because apparently I accidentally restarted the fight and screw this. It looked like he just bailed in the middle of our fight, which is kind of that is annoying.
That must be the bridge.
Luckily, he's not too bad when you get the pattern down. It must like touch the exit zone or something. That sucks.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
Wait, was there a totem here? If there is, I'll go back and fight him.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Nope, no totem. God damn. I guess we have Jill now to help with the fight, so maybe. Fuck it, let's just do it. Figure worst case, we're gonna get transported back to where we need to go anyway. Okay, that feels about 200 HP. It's not amazing, but it is still health. Cool. Powder. Please? Ooh, I thought I died for a second. These are a bit tougher, actually. Those are fun. Cool. We get the guild right away. We don't have to take it to, like, bounty board or something. Cool. Nice.
You didn't see that coming.
Wait, can I fast travel? Hell yeah. You gotta remember fast traveling in these games. It's gonna save us a lot of time.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did.
Oh, I had a feeling.
And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages
Moons ago,
in the
that's
dead
pretty
of night
serious.
to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times, you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this.
It doesn't always come back to your mother. Get over these issues, dude. Killed your brother, your mom's trying to kill you, your dad's dead.
Now, I need swords
555.
and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
I see.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come call.
Quest complete. Martha's saved. Actually, first let's just finish this quest off too. We already got what we need. Ooh. There's a chocobo moment, but first. Wait. Where the hell is the highway, goddammit. World map. You remember what the plus marker is? Is that more quests, or is that there's something else I can do there? Or is that now for the chocobo mount?
Where's Gav?
First, return this. Hey, boat buddy.
Well,
find his.
Ugh. I'll go. Yeah.
And I get experience. Okay. No gold. Okay, actually I got Magimite +1. Okay. I'm actually more interested in the skill points. Maybe we'll do some like... Actually, maybe I should have been doing quests before I progress the story. I'm just realizing I could have been getting skill points to actually make Clive a little more useful. Ooh, this angle's bad. Sorry guys.
I hear there's trouble.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's Head?
Oh, Kingdom Hearts 4? I think Clive is Kingdom Hearts 4.
How all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming.
Never see it coming.
It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Sorry, every time I hear it, all I hear is Persona. You can't really say that phrase anymore.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and
Can't
Ash.
just be me.
Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside,
You really had to call it the Republican Army, though, eh?
exposed.
You're good.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Uncle?
Lord Byron Rosfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Oh, Gav. Why couldn't it have been you, Gav, this whole time? Had to be Sid. Really had to be Sid. Ooh, all those counters now open. What could it be? New facilities. We got Elliot Reports, Patron's Whisper, and the Hunt Board. We already did our first hunt, though. You know, we made a lot of progress today. We did some side quests. We did a little bit of everything, really.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Got. Okay. I think we're gonna just open this up, check out where we're at. We're in the south.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
Would you ever?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it
Hey,
together
Penguin.
then.
It's been going really good. Very story heavy, but honestly, it's been really good. I've been enjoying this quite a bit.
Come on.
Bloodlines. Alright, I think we're actually going to call it here for today, though. So next time we're going to figure out a little bit more about Jill's past.
Will we find
I'm going to make
the
for the
same tragedy in
Amber.
the south as we did
Find
in
out what
Martha's
Amber
Rest?
is.
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry.
Hmm.
There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Alright, so yeah, we're going to go to the village of Amber.